what's going on. So yeah. So I just wanted to say, because I was thinking about what I got going on. So please make sure to get this book at Amazon.com. The link to that is in the description box below as usual, right? Also, too, if you'd like to contact me for personal reading because this reading resonated with you, then also please make sure to go down in the description box, go to my website, check it out, pick which service you want, click pay here, pay for it, and then leave a message on the website letting me know that you've paid for it and that you paid for this, and then send me your phone number so that way I can actually give you your reading, right? Or if you live too far and you don't want to talk on WhatsApp, we could do it through Instagram, we can do it through WhatsApp, we can do it through email address. Email address is not a problem. Yeah, so let's get into it. I hope the Aries are having a great day. Excuse me if I had a blank there at the beginning. It's kind of been a long day, so don't trip, but I'm still most definitely going to give you the 150%. Also too, after this, I actually made the video talking about why tarot readers are reading the tarot system wrong, but the video actually ended up being about 19 to 20 minutes long. So I'm going to greatly cut back on that, right? I can get more of what I need to get done in a shorter period of time by explaining it. Also, too, a lot of people wanted to know why it is that I don't date. I actually made that video, but I just kind of wrote down a lot of different reasons because I can go at it differently. But I'm saying all that to say those videos are coming just as I promised. Okay, I am a person of my word. And I'm glad that a lot of y'all are getting more invested in myself, and I really appreciate it. That video is coming, why I don't date, that video is coming right after, in the next batch. So the Eight of Pentacles, so you, Aries, have the Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Two of Wands, Six of Swords, okay. Queen of Wands, okay. The Justice, okay. The Fool, okay. The Strength, and the Wheel of Fortune, okay. So, don't worry. That video of why a lot of people are reading the tarot system wrong is coming. So, because a lot of people really do have it wrong, and you'll know why. So the Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Five of Swords. Okay, so this is a situation where, a lot of you, Aries, right now, you're in a series right now of getting to know people on a light level, and then if you realize that if you realize that they're not necessarily what you want, kind of cutting them off. But you want to get here. You want to be the Ten of Pentacles, where you get yourself into a prosperous relationship. The Five of Swords, excuse me, I'm doing this at 3:38 in the morning. I'm kind of a night owl, right? So cut me some slack. But the Five of Swords represent how this is a situation for you, where the Five of Swords is about how you're kind of making it where you're saying to yourself, yeah, you want to be in this relationship, while at the same time not necessarily knowing what to look out for, right? The Two of Wands represents you're going to kind of have to destroy certain relationships and certain habits that you do, right? And one of the things is kind of being a little bit rash, right? I have an Aries moon, okay? I have Mars in Virgo, right? I have Mars in Virgo in my 7th house. So a lot of that Mars combative, Libran, Venus type of energy, you know, intertwining type of stuff. And why that's important to state in the first place is because obviously we're talking about Aries, but Aries is the opposite sign of Libra. Libra is ruled by Venus. So what does that mean? That means is that Aries is a zodiac sign where they are actually romantic. And if you go back to the videos on how to understand an Aries, both videos, I basically explain why. Aries is really all about destroying or burning away the BS so you can get to the stuff that you really want, which is what? Love in this case. Aries, y'all are hopeless romantics, which is great. Here's the problem though. The problem is you're in a situation where Aries ends up getting caught up with the combativeness of it and enjoying that a little bit too much without understanding that, hey, you can enjoy the art of combat and arguments and stuff like this, but still remember the point, right? So you're getting to know these people, right? But I'm seeing how you're getting yourselves into a lot of arguments with them as well, right? Them kind of like, it's almost, to interact with these people, it's almost like pulling teeth, right? It's painful. The Queen of Wands represents how, because they just think that they're all that. But again, it's not up to you, Aries. It's not up to you. It's not up to anybody to ultimately try to force people to change when they have chosen that they don't want to change. Because now the burden is on you, where how much is this person going to have to be antagonistic towards you before you're like, look, it is what it is. Everybody has their own free will. I'm not going to go ahead and try to run somebody down for a choice that they decided. So the Justice and the Fool represents, the Justice is Libra, which is the exact opposite sign of Aries. So the Justice is the best thing, the most powerful thing that you can do is to let people go. You know what I mean? Stop stressing out so hard. Is to let people go. You know, the Fool represents how, and just be more foolhardy in a sense of be more lighthearted. Aries, the zodiac sign, y'all have a wonderful joy about y'all, and I very much so admire Aries, right? Sagittarius and with Leo, it's a little bit more intrepidating in the sense that it's a little bit more difficult to navigate through those two fire signs, right? Only because, those, Leo and Sagittarius can be, actually, it's more combative than Aries, believe it or not. But Aries is like I said, it's one of the zodiac signs to ultimately really get along with, believe it or not, come to find out. Believe it or not, right? But what was I going to go with this? Oh, yeah, now I remember. So with Aries, though, I think Aries has a wonderful personality. I really do. I really admire quite a lot the Aries. You know what I mean? And just meeting, I was about to say the W word, but just, you know what I mean? Just meeting a lot of the W word, right? Five letter word, starts with W, ends with N. I can't say it on YouTube, right? But it's been amazing, It's been amazing, because they're bubbly, But when the Aries is too combative, that's where it can kind of be distasteful. You understand what I'm saying? So you wanna make things, you wanna have self-respect while not being distasteful towards the other person, right? And you do that ultimately by just being innocent and playful and having fun, while at the same time having direction with the relationship and where it is that you want to go. The strength card here represents, don't allow your strength. This is why it is that I say that a lot of people are reading the tarot system wrong, factually, because the strength is not what it is that you think. The strength card is about, yes, you should have strength. Everyone, and it's actually, it's actually, the W word is actually the one that's wrestling the line. It's not the M word, if you know what I mean. M word, 3-letter word, begins with M, ends with N. It's not the M word. It's actually the W word that's wrestling the lion, or in this case, the dragon. But it's trying to show you that don't allow that strength to be used against you, because we all know that you Aries are strong. We all know that you Aries are powerful. We all know that. But what the strength card is saying is, yeah, this reading gonna hit home. I know it is. I know it is. What the strength card is saying is, don't let your strength be your weakness. In the sense that don't allow your romanticism for people to play you off of that romanticism, play that game with you by telling you sweet nothings, just as much as don't allow your combative nature to be used against you, because people will use that as justification, right? As justification to feel good about doing stuff to you, right? Like I said before, Johnny Depp, Amber Heard. Johnny Depp proved my point. The best way to deal with an individual who is lost like that is to simply be kind. It's to be kind. Because at that point, if they're talking all this smack about you and you're not giving them any room for them to be like, oh, well, you did this, or you did that, or the stuff that they sound lost. You know what I mean? Because it's like, what? And then things that you have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So don't give them don't give them anything that they can use, manufacture. Don't give them anything that they can manufacture. Don't give them anything. So the things that the Wheel of Fortune represents, how this is a situation right here where what you need, the thing is that what you need to do is you need to understand that you're in a position where the Wheel of Fortune is about you're in a very good disposition, because now you get to actually kind of change things, right? Change your reality. And how it is that you do that is by listening to some of the things that I said and taking it into consideration. The Wheel of Fortune ultimately means that things will change for the better if you do it, because I'm really giving you some real words of wisdom here. Don't allow your strength to be used against you, right? A lot of that times people lead with strength, and the thing is that strength is quite dangerous, in the sense that if you don't manage it, people can actually get you to get invested in something that doesn't have value, if you know what I mean. So you have to be very mindful of that, right? But see, this is where the checking of the ego needs to happen, because a lot of times people who don't have that capability, of checking the ego, they will end up getting lost in the sauce, like arguing, right? Like arguing. And arguing is not necessarily a good thing, but I could only say so much. Let's clarify the Justice, the Page of Wands, the Hermit, the Magician, right? So to clarify the Justice, the three cards are the Page of Wands. Let go of any kind of relationship where people are playing games. You know what I mean? Not really serious, trying to manipulate you. And you'll know when people are manipulating you, because, and I don't want to disrespect anybody, but I'm just keeping it 100. Manipulators, see, you got to understand, people who are perpetual manipulators, they're not bright. Not really. They're not bright. The only thing that they're really doing, the secret is they can really piggyback off of other people by trying to be a parasite to other people. That's really it. The hermit represents also too one of the instances on the type of people that you should get rid of are the people who are the weird individuals. That you know what I'm talking about. The people who they give you their number. You have their number. You call them. You texting them. You're trying to see what's going on, and they don't pick up their phone. Yeah, that's a weirdo. You should definitely stay away from that, right? And then you have, because they are a hermit, they're not really on as popping as they're trying to make it seem like. They only have that type of, outgoing attitude when they're outside in the world in front of other people, right? When the cameras are rolling. But in their house, not really. And then the things that you have the magician. Also, too, remember that this is really about what you want to do, okay? And how you want to live your life. And what it's saying is don't allow yourself to get caught up with the nonsense. Yeah, but that's pretty much it for this batch. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe. Really appreciate y'all. Peace.